Greece with the gold, of course.
I think we saw something really...
Just before her. And we'll hear the national anthem of Greece. Starting order for the women's double sculls, the lightweight women's double sculls, with France out of lane 1, and Schulta. Italy in lane 2, Lena Sali, Sara Borghi, Gabaratti Rowing Club.
Yeah, defending the title won by Elena Sali and Greta Paravicini last year.
And Ευαγγελία Αναστασιάδου. For Greece, over to Poland, Victoria Kalon-Wałska, Jessica Sobocinska. And lane 5, Germany, Ingelara Rothart and Kirsten Burkett-Scholz. And representing the People's Republic of China in the bow seat, Xing Xinru and Wang Jiajia in the stroke seat. Ooh, China adjusting their blade the last moment.
At the very last, it does, yes. But they're well and truly underway, so a good start there from the Chinese lightweight women's double here as we ride with one of the center lanes. It's Poland, so we look to Jessica Sobocinka, who is stroking that crew, and here we have Germany, quick crew 2, Kirsten Burkett-Scholz in the stroke seat of that crew, and they've really shot out of the blocks very quickly. Going with them, though, it is Greece with Ευαγγελία Αναστασιάδου, the gold medal winner in the lightweight single in Varese last year. She's joined up with Dimitria Kondou to form this lightweight double, and they were really rapid in yesterday's semi-final, quickest to qualify here to this A final. So we'll have our eye out on the Greek combination, but the race out in front, it's Greece leading, as you can tell by this picture, and look at the damage Anastasiado and Kondou have already done to the rest of the field. Clear water advantage. We're barely a minute into racing.
Yeah, barely a minute. It was like under 60 seconds where they flew into this open water advantage. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, second is, I think, Poland. So the combination of Kalinowska and Sobocinka, they're in silver medal position, but look at that Greek combination, the high rate of striking, as we've seen them do earlier this week. 37 strokes a minute, lots of power, and with almost 1 minute 40 gone already at the 500-meter mark, and that's a really quick start. And I think that's opening up even under world record pace now.
You mentioned yesterday, Tim, the sort of magic that one can find when they find the right doubles or pair partner. It's a big moment if that combination works.
Yeah, and if you come together and that gels and you find the speed so easily, and it's a rare thing to happen, but if you get it, it's pure magic, and I think we're watching pure magic from that Greek combination. Out in front, over a length, it's clear water, back to Poland in silver, and behind them, I think it is Germany in bronze medal position. They are out of shot here because that Greek double is way out in front of the rest of the field.
Yeah, we knew this Greek combination would be fast. I think on paper in the last round, the semi-final, different semi-finals, but Poland was just maybe a second or so off of Greece's time. Of course, once you're lined up next to one another, anything can change, but I'm a little bit surprised, to be honest, not to see Poland a bit closer contact.
Yeah, a bit surprised indeed, but the Polish double and the Greek double were more or less the same, had the same time at the end of the semi-final yesterday, but they raced different semi-finals, so Greece was almost 10 seconds up on Germany yesterday, and they are showing their class. We're already at halfway, and they are flying down the course. A great turn of speed by all these athletes, but the Greek crew, I think they've opened up a bit more in this second quarter as we come past 1,000. It's still clear water, but Poland now stepping it up.
Anastasiadou in the stroke seat for Greece with the gold in last year's lightweight single at the Under-23 World Championships, on her way to get back onto the podium with Kondou. Just such symmetry. Good send coming out of that shell, and holding a steady 35, among the quickest moving boats on the course, but I think the others having to work a little bit harder for it.
Yes, and it's Poland now having a good, I think, third quarter. They looked to me as they were closing up on the Greek double a bit, but just a couple of meters or so, with Italy now in bronze medal position, overhauling Germany for that last medal. And so we just had a quick look at Sara Borgi from Italy as she looked to her left to see where that German combination is, but already past 12:50, Greece lead by 30 meters over Poland in silver medal position, and Italy moved securely, I think, now in bronze medal position.
Yeah, Italy, what a job to get themselves potentially onto the podium, fourth at the 500, moving into that third spot for what could be a bronze at about halfway, and continuing to hold a little bit lower than maybe what we're used to seeing Italy at this part of the race. So they've somewhere to go at about 35 strokes per minute. But, no one's tracking down the Greeks.
Yeah, you see how much power there is in that Greek combination. It's power combined with grace and style. I mean, they're so beautifully together, and they move their shells so efficiently as they already approach the final timing mark before the finish. So 500 meters still left to go for Greece. Then it's clear water. It's still clear water back to Poland. It's a big ask to see them move back into gold medal position, I think. And Italy now clear water in front of Germany for that bronze medal.
Yeah, Germany, I think, just off the podium. Their job will be to continue to keep themselves ahead of France and of the People's Republic of China, who's a bit off the pace, further behind France on the outside lane. Greece just captivated by how much speed and momentum they've been able to build and to carry themselves now into the final quarter of this race. Italy keeping it on to ensure that they get onto the podium. You see them just out of the shot, and the Poles with a very comfortable advantage. So for an A final, this might be the most distance that we've seen between our three medal winners.
Yeah, the field is completely spread out. Perhaps even 100 meters back from Greece, we find the final finalists. I think that's the People's Republic of China. But that's all credit for the crew from Greece, Anastasiadou and Kondou. They've taken that open water margin in the first 500, and they are so consistent in their rowing. It looks like a machine, I'd say, here in the final couple hundred meters. I don't think Poland are going to close the gap. Poland are trying, though. They're up at 39 strokes a minute. Greece maintained 37 strokes a minute in the couple of strokes left to go. So impressive stuff. Hats off to you, Greece, and I'm very curious to see what time they are going to put down, because this is a really quick race. Just the last stroke now for Greece. They come across the line right about now. Greece take the gold medal, then it's Poland for the silver, and then it's clear water back to Italy. Great race from them to take that bronze medal out of the hands of Germany and France, who are following Italy home. And then it's the People's Republic of China. And just look at the time there, Colleen.
World champs best time. Well done.
And they shaved off almost 4 seconds, I think. Yeah, they more than 4 seconds even. So,
do you know, I was most impressed, I think, in terms of their rowing style, of how quickly they got out of the bow, meaning dynamic back to the finish, and then as one back up to the catch. Just really efficient.
Yes, so efficient and so consistent too, because there was no difference in their technique from the first stroke to the last. It was just flawless execution, as we see Elena Sali and Sara Borci from Italy, happy I think with their bronze medal. And here we see the results.